And health officials are still trying to piece together how a passenger on a repatriation flight from Christchurch to Tonga caught COVID-19. The young person had been working overseas as a missionary and arrived in New Zealand 6 weeks ago to catch the flight to Tonga. Pacific correspondent Barbara Drever with the latest.
Outside Tonga's quarantine facility, it's clear anxiety levels are high. Our camera prevented from getting too close to where passengers from Wednesday's repatriation flight are in isolation. Also here, the kingdom's first positive case, who is still showing no symptoms. Down the road, fear has prompted thousands of people to flood the capital's main vaccination centre.
I am very worried, especially for my children. For their safety.
2,000 locals were vaccinated yesterday alone.
After the announcements of one case, people were coming to the vaccination sites, so it was very exciting to see that.
This morning, 86% of the eligible population had received their first jab. By the end of the day, it's hoped that figure will top 90%.
So this is a major turnout and will boost the overall coverage of first and fully vaccinated.
In Christchurch, officials are scrambling to work out where the young missionary caught COVID, but it's likely to have been in the city.
It obviously has significance for managing the outbreak in Christchurch. If this is indicative of more widespread transmission than what we're aware of at the moment.
There's also concern amongst Canterbury's Pacifica community.
Our families live in large groups and we go out and see our families in large groups as well, so that's always a concern for us. But we hope that this will encourage our families to think about getting vaccinated, because that is the only way to protect us at this point.
From the moment gates opened, cars have been queuing up at the Air 2 Pacifica vaccination centre.
I'm very concerned for the loved ones and my families, and so is our friends, but so I'm hoping that they're getting out there and get vaccinated now.
I feel sad because this is the first time in Tonga they have a case in Tonga.
The situation there at this stage is believed to be low risk and contained, the people waiting to see what the days ahead bring.
And Barbara is with us now. Barb, any more details on the Tongan cases linked to Christchurch?
Oh, well, the word in Tonga is that there is some link to the Christchurch cases, but that certainly has not been confirmed. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has told me that their young missionary tested negative in the fortnight before he got on that flight, and has also been double vaccinated. 4 household contacts have been identified. 2 are in Christchurch and 2 travelled to Wellington last Tuesday. They've all been told to self-isolate and test. Also been told to self-isolate and test is the Tongan consulate staff who were in Christchurch to help facilitate that flight out of Christchurch.
And Barb, the Tongan government is meeting on Monday. What can we expect, do you think, from this?
Well, the Prime Minister of Tonga has indicated there could possibly be a lockdown. He told his population, just get ready for one on Monday, just in case there is. I was talking to epidemiologist Michael Baker, and he said, look, that is really an extreme measure. It really is only helpful when there's community spread. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in Tonga on Monday.
Oh, thanks for the update, Pacific correspondent Barbara Drever.